What's up? 12:30 Eastern. I come to you every Tuesday. And today we're just going to do questions. What's up, Brittany? So we're going to do some questions. If you have any questions, I want you to post here in the comment. Or I want you to, we're going to see how many questions we have. But my phone has a little bit of battery left. So what you can do is you can call in. Just do 678. I'll type it in here. 678-488-5779. Now here we go. So this group is $27. I just paid like $5,000 for something very similar. That's like not fitness. It's business. But I love the setup of how they do things. And my thing is, do not DM me. Don't email me personally. Do not text me personally. That's a big time disrespectful thing to do. So that's what the group is for. If there's something with your account, you can do customer service. But there was a great idea that I saw in this course. I was like, I love how he sets that up. He says that when you post a question in the group, to set it up in a way that I can type out and put in the group, but just giving everybody time to sign on, just talking some shit before they sign on. But he was saying how, if you before you post a question, it wastes a lot of our coaches' time to go back and forth and asking questions. So the best way to help you is whatever question you have comes last. So there's 3 things that he said to do, and I love this. First thing is you propose, hey, here's what I'm doing. I'm following this many calories. Following this program, this day, this meal plan, this whatever, Hashimoto's, my blood work, my blood panel says this, my whatever says this, and my desire, like what I'm wanting is this, and here's what I've done, and here's what I'm wanting. So what am I missing? That way we know everything. We don't have to ask questions, going back and forth. So today, questions, you can dial in. I'll answer the phone. We'll just put you on speakerphone if you've got any questions. Other than that, I have past couple days, major shifts. Those of you that know about metaphysics, there's something called like ascension, and that's what's going on right now. So my headspace is I need to do a lot of meditating today, lots of alone meditating, my third eye, some third eye work. So that's why if anybody has any questions, I can answer right now. So ask your questions. Now's your chance. Either call in or ask right there. Coach Kate wanted me to talk about alcohol. And here's the thing with alcohol. It just depends on your situation. Like, how healthy are you? What's your goal? So that's, I need to know all that. So let's say you have gut issues, your hormones are off, and you like to drink every day. Yeah, that's not great. That's not smart. That's just like saying, you have candida and you have to have a piece of chocolate cake every day. That's not going to get you to where you want to go. Am I saying you can never have your drinks? Fuck no, I did not say that. That must be some weird belief that you just heard me say. I drink alcohol. I don't drink alcohol every day. It comes down to some of you just have habits. Some of you just have bad habits. It's 5 o'clock or it's 6 o'clock, I drink with my husband, when really it's not serving you well. You do not sleep better by having alcohol. You can Google and science that shit all fucking day. The increase of dopamine is what makes you think that you're just more relaxed, when really it's just the dopamine. So your body is really, really busy breaking down the alcohol. Fat loss comes to a stall. It increases your estrogen. It affects your gut. It creates more yeast overgrowth in your gut. It just really depends on how healthy you are and what you're drinking. And then it dehydrates you, all of that. So that's my beef with alcohol. If you're going to drink it, like they say, be responsible, meaning know your health, know your body, know what's good for you, know what's not good for you. And if you wonder, if you're asking, should you take it, you probably need to go within a little more. Like, all right, for what? If it's an every night thing, there's a problem. If you have to drink every night, it's at that point a bad habit. Like that's like I have to have chocolate out there after every lunch. That's just a bad habit. And you probably are magnesium deficient if you're wanting chocolate that bad. And you probably have a candida overgrowth. Do you see the underlying reasons? Like after kids, and your thyroid crashes and you're sleep deprived and you're depressed, you want wine. Like that's the only time, one of the times I really wanted wine. Sometimes I want wine because of the ambiance and the food, like it hits me every now and then. But when I was wanting daily wine, I was in that season of life and my hormones showed that. So, a lot of times women that just crave that wine, there's a reason why they're wanting that specific drink, and there's a reason why they're wanting it. Because I've been there. It's something with your thyroid. I'm sure there's a reason and a rhyme and reason of why. But that's my beef with alcohol. Like Kate said, should I drink if I need to lose weight and body fat? So let's say if you need to lose weight and body fat, can you drink? Here's the deal. If it's a man or a woman, doesn't matter, and their hormones are perfect, meaning maybe you may only need B12 shots, maybe. Or maybe just like your adrenals are good and all that stuff. Go for it. And your ALT and AST looks good, and that's your liver enzymes. Go for it. Like you could totally fit in that in your macros. I have had countless clients that I've showed them how to calculate alcohol, and they are responsible with it, meaning I can give them that alcohol and I know they'll still hit their macros outside of it. I know they're still going to put work in the gym and focus on sleep and take supplements if needed. Now, if you have low adrenals and gut issues, your body, your ALT and AST, that's why if you have hormone issues first, your liver, hormones are processed through liver. Toxins, daily just drinking out of shit, our water, everything's processed through our liver. You add in alcohol and caffeine. Caffeine is like if you have adrenal fatigue and you do lots of caffeine, you're just taking 2 steps forward to take 4 steps back. So you have to, lower the caffeine, really focus on your adrenals and get that, where it needs to be. Alcohol is kind of the same. It's kind of like caffeine. It's one of those things that's not good for adrenal fatigue. It's not good for low hormones. So there's that piece. I remember hearing this one time. It's like, imagine drinking is like eating butter. And you can make that butter fit in your macros. But it depends on your health. If you're bitching and you don't know why you haven't lost fat, but you can't stop drinking, like that's a problem. Yeah, you need to stop for like a couple weeks and hit your macros. There's that. I mean, that's a no-brainer. That's common fucking sense. But if everything else is good, I think you can fit it in. You can fit it in. If you've got a show coming up, I wouldn't recommend doing alcohol in the last 4 to 6 weeks unless you're a genetic freak. Do you see how there's so many, what's the word here? I don't know what it's called. There's so many, not cases. This could go so many different ways. It's not just one answer. There's not just one answer. What causes salt cravings? Usually that's a thyroid. That comes from a thyroid issue. I feel like sugar is related with adrenals. Salt is with thyroid. So either, salt cravings. I think I've heard that around thyroid. I don't know if it's that you're not absorbing iodine or you're not absorbing salt. I would say, is your blood pressure low? Where is it electrolyte? Is an electrolyte thing? Like if you added in electrolytes daily, Pedialyte, like natural Pedialyte or just regular electrolytes, would the salt cravings go away? So there's that. So if you have salt cravings though, and you're drinking enough water, you can add sea salt to everything you eat. Like everything you eat, salt is really good for you. Is she asking me a question? Let me see. Okay, got it. So I don't know, factors. Yeah, factors is a good word. There's so many factors that go into should you do X, Y, and Z. So there's that piece. I hope that helps. Yeah, and I'm not going to preach on anything else today. It's just if you have questions, just post them here or call in. I think that's it. We've had a lot of women too switch from wine to liquor and have seen better results. So it's all about really just getting your hormones done. And I put out a podcast yesterday, the live that I did, about I'm so fucking fed up and sick and tired of hearing people say, well, I'm a nurse, so, that just doesn't make sense. Like, look, I come from the medical field too. Nurses and doctors, I don't give a fuck. Like, I could care less how many degrees you have, unless you've had it yourself and you've gotten through it in a natural way. I don't even want synthetic. Or you help people and like you're the holistic and you work with bodybuilders. I don't really give a fuck how many degrees you have or what little, if you work cardiac unit at the hospital, you don't know about fucking bioidentical hormones and gut health. Fucking fact. I could give a fuck about how many degrees you have. So that's the importance of working with the docs we work with. Like, this is what we do. This is what we specialize in. Half of you go get your hair done. I was thinking about this yesterday. We go pay professionals to do our hair. Why? Because they're fucking professionals. I ain't gonna try. And when I've tried to do my own hair, I fuck it up every time. Yet all these people out here try to take their health into their own hands. It makes no sense to me. I don't know why they do that. I don't know. I don't understand. But if you're not healthy, it sounds like you don't know what the fuck is going on and you need some help. And the doctors that we have can do that. Now, there's some people they can't help. And for those people, well, nothing can help them. They self-sabotage themselves in such a bad way. I don't even know if in their next lifetime they'll get it right. That's how cruel I'm feeling today. So, it comes down to the doctors that we work with can help you. The gut stuff and all the other shit. And like yesterday, I said, I'm so tired. I don't want to have to beg and convince you of why it works and pull out all this science shit. If you don't see it, you don't see it. It's not your time. But for the others that go, this is it, I'm going to do it, and they go all in, they get really good results. They get really good results. They stick to follow up. They're not, they just follow it. They trust. Usually, if you're not getting to your goal, there's some underlying belief that you don't deserve it. I can't be like that. I truly don't believe. You don't believe you could truly look like me. You really don't believe you could look like Coach Kate or Coach Lauren. That's why you're all here. You're here to be guided. Well, I've given you the guides. If you're not taking that, then it's your fault because you don't believe. So you need some help on mindset. You need to go back and say, why don't I believe that? Where did this come from? And we went over that in a couple videos ago. So that's all I'm going to talk about today. Heather said, I'm pretty sure I'm putting Neryl in my will. I love her so much. Yeah. And Heather's in the medical field, and she was a hard fucking case to crack. Well, my doctor, my endo says this, my endocrinologist. I was like, Heather, please, God, trust us. The endos, like, I fucking hate them. I almost got in a fucking argument when I went with mine trying to get my hormones checked. All they did was look at me and go, well, you need to stop testosterone. I was like, yeah, and you can go eat a dick and go straight back to the hell that you came from. Because no, I don't, like, they have no idea. They handle different types of cases. And if you don't want to depend on Western medicine to survive, which I do not recommend to do, because you have everything you need to heal yourself. You give your body what it needs, it can heal itself. I believe that. And half of you that are faith people, you of all people should believe that the Almighty God and the thing that you believe in can heal you and give you what you need. And it may come through a doctor, okay? I'm not saying if you have cancer to try to eat a bunch of mangoes and it'll make it go away. Like, let's be smart here. But for the most part, when you see somebody like us and you see testimony after testimony, testimony after testimony, people that's actually healed things that you have, and you just don't want to do it because it may seem kind of weird, well, that's your fucked up problem, okay? You're closed-minded. We can't help that. I just told Coach Lauren, I said, you know what that's called? A dumbass. I don't call out people dumb. I tell my kid not to call people dumb. But I'm to the point where if you're that closed-minded, you're ignorant to me. Ignorant. You're closed off. I can't help you. I can't penetrate your motherfucking the earwax. I can't help you. So the guide's here. Everything you need is here. Everything you need is here. And if you feel a pull to, there's just maybe that you're like, I'm missing something. Well, that's when you post in the group and you go, I've been doing X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z. I want this. What am I missing? But sometimes, it gets to even a bigger going down the rabbit hole. So there's that. But yeah, you got everything here that you need. The only thing that we don't have a lot of, and we're starting to do more, is the mindset piece of it. But other than that, the workouts here, phenomenal. The meal plans that we have, I mean, they're decent. I think they're better than anything you're going to find from a fucking Instagram model an 8-week challenge. Could they be more nutritional healing based? Yeah, but then people wouldn't like it because they're not there yet. This is spiritual, man. Like fitness and nutrition is very spiritual. You know, it's everybody's so different. Yeah, so there's that. And I don't like people getting in and thinking that you have to do it this way and it's so different. I recommend you easing into it versus trying to do everything at once. Because if you try to do everything at once, you're probably going to get overwhelmed, and then you're going to go and think, well, I just can't do it. Casey's program's too hard. No, you just don't believe, A, that you can get the results. B, you're getting overwhelmed because you're trying to do all 289 steps in like one day. When really, if you just do just a little bit each day, that's how you eat a fucking elephant, you know? Amy said, because Casey does not bullshit you. Love these come to Jesus meetings. Yeah, it is. And that's what's crazy is half of them are Jesus believers. And I'm like, how do you believe that somebody has a like Santa Claus story, but you can't believe in yourself to get results for 2 seconds? Like, I don't invoke you. I'm here to push you. I was born to fucking push people. I'm going to push you into greatness. I'm going to fucking push you into eat my ass. Either one. Thank God I have Coach Kate, Sabrina, and Lauren, because I would probably be hungry. Oh, Amy, our body is a temple. You're awesome. Yeah, totally. Thank you. Amy's FCA leader. Amy's in shape. She's a mom. She's busy. She's got a total hysterectomy. She's got a hysterectomy. You know, she's not identifying with just, well, you know, grace be God, he's going to take care of me. No, Amy knows she's going to have to do something about it. Amy knows Jesus is going to show her the right coach, the right drink, the right program to do. And she's got to do something with it. But if she sits there and goes, I know this is from Jesus, but that's right there, I just don't know about that. You know, that natural thyroid supplement, you know, I just don't feel good about that. Okay, well, now you're denying what he just told you to do. But that's why people like that stay sick. It's like, well, what Jesus are you listening to? Is it the first one that came, like the Antichrist, or the second one? Maybe they don't even know. Hell. Love the realness as always. Thanks, Briley. Cool. All right. So the moral of the day is we can't help stupid. And what stupid is to us is ignorant. It is people that just can't follow our protocols because it doesn't make sense. And we can give you the science and testimonials to prove it. What the fuck do you got to lose? So that's the moral story of the day. Alcohol, if you got to drink every day, my friend, you got a problem. Have I been there? Dude, come on. I come from an alcoholic. So you got a problem if it's every day. Maybe it's just a habit. Probably is just a habit. You need to be extremely healthy. If weight loss and fat loss is your goal and you're tracking calories, highly recommend you learn. Just track them. You know how we do it? We take total calories. We take total calories, divide it by 4. We count it as carbs. If you didn't hear what I just said, just go to the search bar in Hot Moms and put in alcohol. I feel like we've got it inside the meal plan section where it tells you how to do that. But just start tracking your alcohol. And even if let's say you are an alcoholic, you got to drink every day. Start tracking it. Hell, can you just be fucking consistent? It don't even take motherfucking talent to be consistent. So let's just track your alcohol every day. And 2 weeks later, let's see what your results are like. Yo, you'll probably lose fucking weight just because you have been consistent. If you tracked every fucking thing that went in your mouth, you would know why you're not where you want to be. And for those that are kicking ass, you go, oh, well, that's what it's going to take. It's going to take X, Y, and Z. Cool. Y'all have everything you need. You have everything you need. You have everything you need in this group. And if you don't, we'll add it. So I'm glad you're here. I want you to be my next testimonial. I want you to be our next superstar story. I want you to be like crazy, crazy, amazing results because you can't do your job. Amy with FCA, she can't help kids find the way. She can't be a leader in her community. She can't have Jesus, God, the light, channeled through her as an open conduit if she's clogged up with some shit. If she's clogged up, literally. People that don't shit for 4 days, that ain't fucking normal. So the healthier you are, the more you can give back. The healthier you are, the more you can give back. Yeah, but I want to look hot. That's going to just happen. That's going to just happen the healthier you are. Okay? Okay? Talk to you soon. Nobody had questions, so that means y'all know what to do. I'll be back, your smart ass coach, Casey Shipp. Talk to you soon.